So today I'm going to wrap my 350Z. Here's the color. Gloss cloudy blue. Pretty sexy. Check out this wrap color. Okay, so I'm just going to try to narrate this for you guys. Kind of the wrap process. So first you cut out the sheet that you want, measure it to size. You got to be a little bit larger than the panel that you want to wrap. That way you have like some slack where you can stretch the material. And then here I'm just using magnets to kind of lay it out and make sure it'll fit and stretch out the way we want it. Now then once you're ready, you unpeel it, take out the backing, and then kind of lay it back over the section that you want to wrap. And then I leave a little bit of the backing on the edge, that way it pulls smoothly with no wrinkles. So here I am, I'm just stretching out the edges and getting started on the top most flat part of the fender, or the quarter panel. Just working out some of the bubbles and creases to get a really smooth start. You want a big smooth surface to start. It just makes it easier as you go through the rest of the panel. Here I'm just taking out one of the riv nuts so I can wrap underneath it and then put the riv nut back over it so it's smooth and there's no tears or any bubbles. So now that the top is kind of set in stone, we're going to add some heat, give it a little bit of a stretch. You don't want to overheat it, otherwise it overstretches it and then it loses its elasticity and it could even change color on you if you heat it too much. So just working out the wrinkles on the edges first, trying to get that big contour over the wheel arc. You want to just go a few inches at a time to really work out the wrinkles. One thing about wrap that I want to talk about, the end result is really highly affected based on the condition of your paint. See, if you look at my paint on this spray painted fender, it's kind of an extreme example, but you see there's all these specks and dust and dirt in it, and it like sticks to the paint. If you run your hand across it, see how it sounds like sandpaper and it's not smooth like glass. If you were to run it across glass, it's really quiet. So if it sounds like this when you run your hand across it, then this is a lot better, but it's like a different tone and you can feel it. If there's a lot of imperfections and dirt and grime in your paint, then it's going to come out looking like this side, and you can see all the specks, like all these right here, and you'll be able to see it through the wrap. The wrap will not hide it. The wrap is very thin. So this is just something to consider. If you don't mind, the reason I wrapped over it on this car is it's just a drift car. I don't really care too much because it's gonna get banged up and smashed up. But if you do care, then I would prep the car before getting it wrapped. You can see it really show up on this panel here. Yeah, so many specks. I mean, from far away it doesn't look bad, but if you get up close, you'll definitely see it. So something to keep in mind. Ways around this would be to just sand down the paint till it's smooth, or hit it with clay bar until it's smooth. Basically, how you have the paint underneath is how it's going to look once you wrap it, as far as like texture and smoothness.
Which brings us to today.
Okay, this is the most dreaded part that I'm doing right now, is the back bumper. One massive sheet, no seams, just one big sheet. It's like 9 feet. We're able to get it on pretty good. It's a lot of stretching. I'm so happy this car is like pretty smooth and round and not too many angles, so we'll see how it goes. Alright, welcome back. It's like day 3. It's taken quite a while to wrap the Z, but just for fun, I wrapped the back of my phone the same color with some leftover vinyl. I present to you Tesla Model Z. Alright, here she is all wrapped up. Let's go pull her out and see how she looks from more than 2 feet away. Sweet.